Testing, testing. Last time I streamed was 4 months ago. That's news to me. I forgot how long it was. Sorry if you hear a TV in the background. It's my mom's TV. She's sleeping right now, so I can't really turn it up any. So yeah. Just gonna wait for some more people to join. And I guess this will be a kind of short thing. Kind of just here to introduce myself, really. It's not that late, but it is pretty late. Sorry if I'm a bit tired or quiet. Been getting a lot of homework done and stuff. But yeah, Jesus Christ, that's loud. Okay. Don't exactly know how to start this. I mean, obviously I can start it like normally, but this is kind of a personal video because one, I haven't been here in 4 months, and another one because I've been kind of gone from the whole scene in general. I don't know if nobody. That's kind of whack. And I know not a lot of people watch my live streams because they mostly reason I have 100 subscribers is because of a video I made, which is kind of deleted now. So that's cool. Alright, well, to just get personally started, I am Cloud Kitsune, or Cloud. I mostly like Cloud. I was formerly known as Lunar Blue Fox. Changed my name though, and just gonna do a little story time just to get to sort of know me in general, because I feel like I've sort of been disconnected with my audience and or anybody who actually does eventually turn them into my streams. I don't want to feel disconnected from them, so probably gonna make this again and again. But as of right now, we're gonna tell you who I am and what I represent. So, as I stated, I'm Cloud. I first started as Lunar Blue Fox during 8th grade, and 8th grade was kind of a dark year for me, so I don't really talk about that. So, a lot of stuff happening. Oh, my dog is coming. Yeah. Hi, dog. Alright. Enough dilly-dallying. I'm gonna just, try to explain what I want to explain. It's gonna be pretty hard, though, because, I don't know if I really want to put too much information out there, but I'll just tell you guys the story, I guess. So, I started off on the YouTube scene at like 8th grade, and you know, started running a channel. I used to have my friends used to cameo on it a lot. Still cameo with my friend Manuel a lot. Solar Manuel. He used to be called Solar Raccoon, but that's for his story, not mine. But yeah, I probably won't stream too often still, because I'm still kind of busy and I don't really like streaming a lot. I mostly just want to make normal videos, but I don't have the equipment right now to edit. I have a MacBook, so it's kind of hard to stream stuff. But so eighth grade was a pretty dark time for me. Was going through a lot of problems. I just transferred to a new school in 7th grade because my old school shut down, and that kind of made it difficult for me to make new friends because I was, coming in from a new school. I didn't know any people. Met my friends sort of met well during the after school program, so that was pretty cool. So like when I was, like during 8th grade, I used to get bullied and I used to get picked on. I almost just a lot of stuff happened. I'm not super comfortable talking about it, but that's just the base story of it all. And I'm gonna look back in this video, I'm gonna be like, why didn't I get to the point and stuff? But I'm mostly just gonna go over some of the normal stuff right now, like my past, and got into the YouTube scene really when my my friend Alucard Gate, he used to be on my streams a lot too. We used to make videos together, like sort of the same style. That's kind of where I got my one. Like when I was in my AMV phase, we used to make videos sort of in the same style. It kind of inspired me to do that. Shout out to him. He doesn't upload that often. None of my friends do because we're kind of busy with school and personal life and stuff. But it started off pretty easy. I just put out a video, and I didn't expect some of my videos to get any magnitude to any sort of degree. And if I did see a sort of light in YouTube and stuff, I would try to pursue it as one of my career options, because who doesn't want to do what they want for like a majority of their life? Who doesn't want to be themselves like for a bunch of people? I thought that would be pretty cool. So YouTuber is, I know it's not like exactly a career option, but it'll probably be like a hobby of mine. And I've never really considered like a bunch of like things to do. Like I always had a goal, and I always used to think about being a YouTuber, because depending on who watches you, you can make a lot of money. But YouTube now isn't going too well, and kind of sucks. There's a lot of things happening that just doesn't feel like right, I suppose. Yeah, but back on the track of my life and stuff like that. Well, after 8th grade, freshman year, I didn't really pay too much attention to my, well, I think that's when I paid a lot of attention to my channel, because I used to hang out with a lot of my friends. Still, I used to hang out with Matt Wello, because he was like the only person, like the only group of people who I actually stay in contact with. He from like 8th grade and stuff. He's like still one of the only people. He's one of my best friends. Shout out to him if he's actually watching this or something. But after 8th grade, I didn't know what to do. It was a lot to unwind, because after being bullied and just picked on and stuff, it was kind of hard to make friends. It was kind of hard to open up and be who I really want to be, and I still kind of struggle with that now. I always think about stuff like, what if somebody doesn't like me because of how I act and stuff, and that's kind of also pretty big part of being a YouTuber too, because you know you have to have a good personality, and I'm kind of scared of my what I might, if like what I go through like shines on the camera and stuff. But you know, I'll start from that. I just try my best to, you know, be funny, I guess. But you know, 100 subscribers, that was a pretty big milestone. But I know where I got all those subscribers from, and kind of don't like, you know, like I got it from Undertale days where I used to make Undertale AMVs, and I don't make Undertale AMVs anymore. Because you know, I'm not as into the Undertale community as I used to be. I gave up on that community like a long time ago. So like I said, excuse me if I'm not cheery or super happy. You know, I kinda like on the YouTube scene, it's been hard, and like I kind of lost motivation for like a long time because you know people were tuning in for one thing, and that was probably like Undertale content. Like shit, like I don't want to release any more Undertale content. Like apart from the actual game itself, like I have the game downloaded, maybe I'll play it later. But like in terms of Undertale, like AMVs and edits and stuff like that, I'm not going down that road. I don't like Undertale, like AMVs and stuff. I don't even want to make AMVs really. I might, like, I'll get into editing a lot more, trust me, because editing a video and doing live streams is kind of exhausting. Or like on the YouTube scene, I might make a Twitch account, might stream there when I get the proper equipment and stuff, but as of right now, I'm not too happy about live streaming. So yeah, who am I is, like, answering who am I is a big question, because I have to really look into myself and look into what goes on with me. There's a lot of stuff to take into like context. Like, you know, 8th grade really shaped my personality, like in terms of my insecurities and stuff, because I am a pretty insecure person. I don't really like to, like, I wouldn't say I like to go, like, I like to go out a little bit more. Like, I'm starting to open up a lot more to my friends, but you know, I kind of still have that wild personality to me. Like, I don't know, like, and I need to get that checked out and stuff, because you know, I don't, like, I'm not unhealthy or anything. Like, mentally, like, I'm fine. I'm doing mentally well, and I'm doing physically well, like, so I'm fine in that regard. But you know, in terms of any other state, that was kind of difficult. But you know, after 8th grade, it kind of got easier to be myself during sophomore and junior year. I feel like I definitely had my embarrassing moments, and you know, those moments that like haunt you at night. Those, and like I could see why it was kind of easy to pick on like me and stuff during, you know, 8th grade, because I was a nerdy kid. I was into anime and stuff like that. You know, people that really understand what I was edgy. People didn't really like me, I guess. I had some good friends, and I had some people that were good, and I had some people that I wasn't too well introduced to. Like, I don't, you know, like just stuff like that. People who didn't like me, and they thought it was cool to pick on me and stuff, and just kind of got out of hand. And you know, I didn't stand up until like the end of 8th grade, where you know, they like did something that really hurt me, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I told my mom that what was going on, and she helped me with that. So after that freshman year, I streamed with my friend Manuel, like I said. sophomore year, streaming with my friend. Um, like still streamed a little bit more, but I started to die down a little bit because video games were like taking up a majority of my life, and it was kind of not helping me in school wise. And I do value a good education after the things that have been brought to me, and I want to value my education a little bit more to better understand myself and better understand what I wanted to do, and not only in life but in general, because I do actually want to be like a YouTuber as a hobby, and I think it would be a pretty fun hobby to have, to talk to 1 million people or talk to 1,000 people at least about what goes on in your life. And I thought that was, or just do fun stuff together with your friends, and I thought that was a pretty cool aspect to being a YouTuber. And just, yeah, the ability to be you, to an extent, because YouTube's copyright systems are killing YouTubers out here. But yeah, just after that, I started to get, I would say, more popular during my 8th grade to freshman year. Like I said, I got most of my popularity off Area Sense anti-gravity thing with a bunch of images and some music I used to be into. I still like that kind of music, but I deleted the video because one, it was copyrighted, didn't credit any artists, and I don't want to do that because that's dumb and it shouldn't be done. And it was just kind of just a bunch of art I found on Google, and I just stuck it together, and it didn't really want it to be up. Two, I didn't like the video. I feel like when people come here, I don't want them to be here for someone else. I want them to be here for me. And it's gonna be hard to be me when you have like something like that over your channel, because people only came here to watch stuff like that, like my Undertale content. Then I didn't really, like I said, I don't want to do Undertale, so transitioning was a pretty, like, transitioning content to gaming was a pretty big extent. So getting into gaming, I wasn't a fan of gaming. I don't know if you guys can hear this dog. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why they keep this dog out. He always keep barking. Sorry, I'm getting off. I know I'm getting off track, but it's just annoying to address like all the background issues and stuff. But so I started doing my thing, started getting better. I stepped away from YouTube to not only focus on schoolwork, but I felt like I was kind of getting too deep into the YouTuber scene, and I didn't want that to happen because being a YouTuber is hard. It requires a lot of work, a lot of strengths that I didn't personally have at the time, and a lot more stuff. And I still feel like I'm not too into the YouTube scene as I was before, or I'm still not even into the YouTube scene. It was kind of difficult. So getting into a bunch of other stuff was pretty easy. Transitioning from Undertale, I found it easier to get into a bunch of things. That this dog is just barking. I don't know what to do. This dog is just barking outside, and I'm trying to tell my life story. Yeah, but like I said, after YouTube, I just after the whole YouTube thing, I just kind of didn't I don't know how to say it really. I just kind of stepped away from YouTube. 4 months. I know that's not a long for some people, because I know people have been waiting for creators to upload for years or for months. Ooh, that was weird. But after everything that's happened to me, I just I took time to focus on stuff like schoolwork, 'cause I was kind of suffering at my grade wise because of You know, I used to stay up late playing games. I didn't get any of my homework done. It kind of hurt me, and I decided to take that a bit more seriously, and now I'm doing well. But after everything, I just decided to settle down for a bit. You know, I just kind of left the YouTube scene. And I know it's kind of difficult to talk about that now because, you know, 4 months, like I said, isn't really that too long of a period to be gone for, because being gone for 2 months is nothing compared to being gone for 9 months. Poor question. But, anyways, like, you know, I try my best to stay positive about things now, you know, like, I might get mad at a game, or like, I might get mad at a game or something like that, but, you know, I'll never really let things get to me on a personal level like I do, like, when I was younger. It's not because I'm like, oh, dang, my inventory's full. Okay. Well, it's, you know, like, I sort of learned to mellow out. I stopped being so dramatic about things, and, you know, and, like, being here on, like, the scene now, like, talking to everybody about stuff like this, you know, it's not as hard as I, like, used to make it out to be. And it is, like, difficult to talk to people about stuff like this, especially because, you know, YouTube is at a beat, like, you know, talking to stuff, like, talking to people, talking to, like, I feel like everybody understands me, like, everybody, like, anybody who's my friend now is amazing, and, actually, like, so grateful that they are my friends, because, like I said, it's been a really hard couple of years of my life, so that was always grateful to have them. So, you know, I'm just doing my best to, you know, stay positive about life. You know, we're in a pandemic right now, so it's kind of hard to stay positive during a pandemic because, you know, you're locked in, you don't really but, you know, I make the best of it. You know, I just do what I gotta. I just do what I gotta. Oh my god. I just do what I gotta do. Just do what I gotta do. 1 second. Okay. So, you know, like, after YouTube, like, after I left the YouTube scene, I just started doing, well, I wouldn't say I took a break. Leaving is a really, really harsh term to describe, like, the amount of time I've been gone for, because I haven't been gone for that long. I haven't really disappeared. I still watch YouTube. I still play games. I still do stuff like that. But, you know, like, a lot of my friends probably can agree that we haven't been super, you know, like, involved with YouTube as we were, like, when we were younger, like in 8th grade and stuff. Maybe it's because the work over the years got difficult. Maybe it's because or the YouTube, like, just YouTube in general, as we did when we were younger, because, you know, it's different. It's a different setting. It's crazy, and I'm pretty sure, like, everybody I know, like, a lot of my friends would love to have YouTube as, like, a profession or something that they can do as a living, but, you know, that would be difficult, and I'm down for, like, a challenge, but making it on YouTube will be, like, one of the biggest successes of my life, and, like, just making it everywhere will be one of the biggest successes of my life, like, in general, because, you know, I don't want to be, like, in the shadows. I want to be someone, like, someone people can look to for, like, a positive message or a positive vibe, like, when they're down, because we don't have too many of those role models in, like, the world, so that's kind of, you know, it's just not very helpful in these times, like, people like Little Nas and Post Malone and stuff, like they're always happy and find a way to stay positive during the pandemic, and that's really what I'm like. I really like look up to people like them because like they're showing like they're so comfortable like being themselves and being happy and stuff like that, and that's kind of just the life I want to live, like someone who doesn't have to worry about stuff like like would they like me, or I think can't remember the exact quote. I'd rather be liked for I can't remember the quote at all actually. It's like I'd rather be liked for being I'd rather be liked for being me than being someone I'm not, and something like along those lines. And I thought that was a good message to like live by. I heard it like today, but still a good message. And I'm thinking sticking by that message, like being a better person or being as good as I want myself to be. And that's to stop focusing on what other people really think of me, because all that's really brought me in the past is a bunch of things that really don't matter already. Like focusing on what other people thought to me really just made me stress more about stuff that I didn't really need to stress about. And you don't see it that much, but now that I see it now, it's just been thanks Solar Manuel for the amazing comment when your pizza rolls are done. Oh dang. Yeah, but I kind of just like when I learn to edit this video is gonna be way easier to make when I learn to edit, because I'm just gonna cut out a lot of the fluff and filler. But this is a live stream, so I'm just giving you everything that I'm saying right now. Water break. Yeah. Not much like talk about in terms of YouTube wise, because I'm still getting started. I used to play Overwatch a lot. I feel like that's a good place to start. During freshman year, 8th grade, I used to play Overwatch a lot. Overwatch was like one of the main things on my channel, and like I used to play it so much. I used to like I loved the game because it was fun. It's still pretty fun, but like I ended up stop playing it like a lot now, just because of personal reasons and stuff like that. 'Cause I just wasn't really as interested in the game as I was in high school, like like freshman year in 8th grade. I'm still in high school, I was about to say it, but I was still in high school. That makes no sense. What else? I know it's kind of been like a big Fortnite thing on my channel, and I know some people might try to classify me as a Fortnite YouTuber, but I'm not a Fortnite YouTuber. Like, I don't want to be. I wouldn't say I was playing Fortnite just to get the bank, because like just to like capitalize on how popular it was. I didn't play it like when I learned it was Fortnite. I just kind of wanted to stream with my friends about stupid stuff that we did, and that was like we still do stupid stuff in Fortnite. Like, it's still a pretty fun game. Like, and I don't have PS Plus, so it kind of makes it hard for me to play any other game, because Fortnite's the only thing I can really play without PS Plus right now. I can't play Warzone, but I gotta download that. So let me know if y'all. They talk now. Anyways, like, tell them about the homies. Also, congrats on 100. Yeah, hold on. I gotta talk about my homies real quick, because I feel like that's like a big part of my YouTube career too. Because these dudes are awesome. Like, I'm gonna start with my personal best friend Solar Manuel, who's memeing in the chat right now. Uh, they say congrats and stuff, but Solar Manuel has been like my boy for like years. He's been a good friend of mine. You know, like we have some good moments. He's like my best friend. Got 100 mil in a few months. Let's make that happen. Solomon was like my best friend. We do so much together. Like, honestly, we used to play Overwatch like on my channel so much that he's just become a part of. Like, I've become a part of his channel. He's become a part of my channel. Like, we just sort of like grew on each other, I guess. He's always been like a good friend. Like, can't even think of a like you know, y'all know how it is when you're your best friend. Like, y'all do everything together and stuff like that. When I get PS Plus, I'm probably gonna play more games with him because, you know, I know y'all probably tired of seeing Fortnite on my channel because I know I am. I'm gonna talk about Clueless Cat next because I feel like he's been like a good friend of mine too. Like over these past few, I want to say year, yeah, like for the past year, he's been a good friend of mine too. Clueless Cat is like, he's a funny dude. He's cool. Like, he'll get mad at games, and it'll be funny, cause he'll get so mad at games, but it's still funny though. But he's a cool dude. Like, I knew him during sophomore year, I think. Like, I was introduced to him during sophomore year, but you know, we didn't really talk that much during sophomore year. Junior year we talked more because we had most of the same classes together. I whooped him in Smash sophomore year too. I'm pretty sure he remembers that. So like after that, freshman, like, I forgot because it's been so long since I really like had a conversation about us two, because we're sort of like still new friends, I guess. Like, we do stuff, and you know, he helped introduce me to a lot of friends I have at school now, which is honestly really cool because, you know, it's kind of hard to make friends, like, especially coming out of being bullied in 8th grade. It's kind of hard to like make new friends. So shout out to Clueless Cat because he's the man. Let's see, Alucard Gate is my next target. Alucard, we don't really talk a lot necessarily. We're friends, but you know, we haven't kept in contact as much as I kept in contact with Manuel and stuff. He's a big part of my channel too. He's the reason I really got into YouTube after, you know, he showed me his YouTube channel and I said, hey, you know, I've wanted to start a YouTube channel for a while now, so why don't I just start a YouTube channel? And like, you know, like when he showed me what he was doing on his YouTube, I thought, hey, I could probably do something like that. I could probably have fun. And you know, I started you know, we started making vids together. Same with wait, what? Oh no! I didn't mean for this to happen. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk and run at the same time, cause I accidentally hit one of the villagers. But after that we, oh my god, he's still chasing me. You know, after we stopped coming, he's still one of my friends. I still love the dude. He's cool. We just haven't had, I think his PS4 broke or something, so we haven't talked as much as, you know, I would have liked to. Is he still following me? Okay. What else should I talk about? Because, you know, I haven't really collabed with many people on my channel. It's been difficult for, like, you know, like, I usually don't collab with people because, you know, collabing takes time. I don't have a good computer, so I can't play a lot of PC games. I have a lot of friends that play PC. Y'all suck, by the way. I don't really know who else like to talk about, cause you know, like my friends are a big part of my career in general. Like, I wouldn't be where I am without my friends, cause they always, you know, encourage me to be the best person I could probably be. Like, I don't really surround myself like negative influences, like people who try to get me to be someone I'm completely not, cause that's only gonna lead to more drama and it's gonna lead to me hating them, and you know, I don't got that type of energy in me. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I can't get out of this. Okay, oh yeah, it's usually me and, yeah, me and Manuel and Clueless collab sometimes too. Like, we don't really have that many people like on the stream that we like. I want to make more friends to like stream with and stuff, but we don't really have many people like that, because you know, I stream on PS4 and it, you know, it gets troublesome. So I want to start streaming on PC a bit more, but you know, I have a Mac, so y'all know how that goes. Mac is not good for running games. Don't get a Mac if you want to stream. Get a Windows or something. You'll be better streaming off of that. What else? Who else should I talk about? Cause like, okay, I want to talk about another part of my life. This is gonna be called the Twitter arc, because I've had a love-hate relationship with Twitter for a while now, and I feel like y'all need to know this, because this is kind of, it's involved with my YouTube arc a lot more than y'all would, you know, think it was. But you know, on Twitter I got suspended for like, it might be a little bit worse quality now, but ignore that. But so you know, the Twitter arc is super important to my YouTube thing in general. Suspended twice now. 3 times if you count my original Twitter account, but I don't really count that one because, you know, I didn't really post anything on that one. It wasn't really important to me. But my Twitter account is suspended like at least 3 times now. Yeah. Clueless's PS4 is also kind of, says PS4 is on standby, so you know he might return back to the scene too a little bit later. Oh dang, some slimes died. That's perfect. So you know, after YouTube, actually, like, you know, I'm talking about stuff that's in my past a lot. You know, I kind of reached the point where I'm just rambling on about stuff that's in my past because I've talked about nearly everything. And you know, the stream's 40 minutes already, and I don't want to, you know, drag this out for too long, since this isn't really a stream that, you know, should be dragged on for too long, because it is my story, like a story just, or retelling, I guess, but you know, either way. Let's see. After let's talk about some plans I have for YouTube first. After this water break. YouTube in general, you know, I don't know what kind of vibe to go with YouTube. Cause on one hand, I want to have like, I guess I kind of want to have like a Call Me Carson type, a Call Me Carson type relationship with everybody, where people recognize me as a creator and they invite me to do stuff on their channel, or I get invited to do stuff on, or I like collab with other people. But you know, oh yeah, my video died. Oh shoot. Well, you know, that's gonna be easier anyway. I guess you're gonna have to listen to me talking for like a little while, cause I can't repair my video like stuff right now. So after, like, here's like what I want. Like, I just want to have friends. Like, I know that sounds kind of vague, because, you know, like, I have friends, like, I have people I'm friends with, like, but I just want to have, like, a relationship with, like, a bunch of people, and, like, I know I'm kind of rambling on about stuff like that, because, you know, it's kind of easy to ramble on about having friends and wanting more friends, but, you know, like, I'm happy with my friend group right now, and, like, I kind of just, you know, like, want to chill out with them. Like, I'm not lonely. I have a dog, okay? I've never been lonely in my life. I got a dog. Uh, when I say like friends, I mean more like it's kind of hard to explain. Like, I just want like a vibe to my channel, and hear me out when I say vibe. Like, I mean just like a place where me and my friends can chill, like on the sea. Cause you know how it is on YouTube. People probably don't want to see me talking about whatever I talk about on my channel, but I have like a lot of things I could do, like, that I don't really get to. Like, when I say things I could do, I mean like things I could do with my friends, and, you know, just like have a good time. So when I say like friends, I mean like actually like just hanging out, you know, playing games, saying the things we say. I feel like that would be like the fun, that's a fun part of YouTube, because, you know, not many people want, like, people want it to be something different on YouTube. But I could make Discord content if I wanted to. That would be fun. Like, I just want to have like a group of friends to chill with and make dumb videos with about dumb stuff that we find funny, and, you know, like, just say, dang, I hope people find this funny, like, stuff like that. Like, you know, we have like we already have pretty funny personalities, in my opinion. Like we're definitely not a boring group, but I feel like it's kind of hard to express it on YouTube, because, you know, like, you're kind of concerned about how other people might see, like, how you're conducting yourself on YouTube right now, and that's just like I gotta learn how to stop comparing myself to other YouTubers in order to get better and, like, better myself, because I'm not I'm not gonna say I'm not every other YouTuber, but because, you know, my content could be similar to somebody else's right now at this exact moment, because there's a lot of YouTubers, but I feel like just want to, like, you know, I really don't care, like if having friends and chilling out, like, of a bunch of my friends is the content I want to make, then I feel like it's like fun content to make, because, like, you really can't get any better than that. Like, you could have all the money in the world, but you can't replace, like, a good friend, and that's on, well, I mean, you could buy one, but, you know, it's not going to be as pleasant as it might seem, because, you know, when you buy a friend, you're gonna, like, okay, let me stop talking about that, because I'm not rich, I don't know what I'm talking about, but when you have, like, good friends, I feel like that really symbolizes a lot for you, because, you know, a good friend will stick by you. They'll do dumb stuff with you. They'll make fun videos with you. They'll make content with you. They'll stick by you while you make content. You can make your own content and feel comfortable, like, by yourself. Hey, it's Zeke. And, you know, being friends with everybody, that's what's up. Like, you know, like I said, I kind of find it hard to make friends with people after, like, 8th grade, because, you know, people make fun of me and stuff, and, you know, kind of low self-esteem, and, but, you know, I'm happy with myself, like, at the moment, because I can be weird, I can be different. I can be difficult, but who cares? Like, honestly, at the end of the day, being weird, being difficult, and being unique is what makes me me, and I don't really care what other people think about me at this point. Because if you're gonna judge me based on what you hear me say while you're listening into my conversation, and maybe you start judging me a little less based on, you know, stuff like that. That's more of a real life thing. On YouTube, if you tune in and you decide you don't like my videos because I stopped making Undertale content, I hate you and you should unsubscribe from me right now, punk. Yeah. I know y'all. Because I make up a good majority of my fan base. A good majority of my subscribers is people who want to see me make more Undertale content. I'm not opposed to it, but I am very opposed to it at the same time. Because I like... I'm not going to say I'm not a big fan of Undertale. I'm just not a big fan of the community. Sometimes. Because, you know, like... Is my grandma listening to Tyga? Ugh. Like, I could be... Like, at the end of the day, I don't care if I'm not different than every other YouTuber. Like, you know, it's obviously a goal of mine to be different than, you know, someone like every other YouTuber. But, like, I don't want to, like, just be compared to every other YouTuber based on which content I make. And I don't mind if I am, but, you know, people gotta understand that stuff gets old. And people don't like being compared to other YouTubers, especially when they're trying to do their own thing. And, you know, a lot of people don't think about that because, you know, they're too busy thinking about, oh, this guy reminds me of, like, this other YouTuber. Like, you know, I don't mind being compared to anybody else. I don't mind. Like, I'll see it as an honor if you guys think I'm funny. Like if you guys compare me to somebody else, because, you know, that just means that it's somebody you watch and it's somebody that you probably think is funny enough for you to compare me to, so that's nice. I really don't know what to say right now, because, you know, I said as much as I can say, and I feel like that's a fact. And, you know, I did everything I can to try to make myself, like, different than who hurt me. Oh, 8th grade hurt me, bro. 8th grade. Yeah. You know, like, it kind of got hard to express myself as much as it did, because, you know, like, after, like, you get picked on and stuff for, like, how you act, you want to change yourself. And, you know, like, when you get picked on for how you act, you kind of change yourself and you kind of become less involved with the world, I guess. But, you know, kind of, like, at the end of the day, it didn't work out, like, with people finding me different or finding me, you know, like, I guess at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, you know, being different is good, but focusing on being too different will hurt you all in the end. Because there are some people who will try to be super different and relatable based on, like, I guess the best, I don't really know the best way to put it, but the best way I can put it is being too different will get you hurt, and being the same as everyone else will also get you hurt. You need to find somewhere in the middle where you fit in, and somewhere where you can find yourself comfortable with not only yourself but with everybody. Yeah, Zeke said it the best. You gotta focus on being you, and that's what's up. Like, 'cause at the end of the day, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna make content that might be similar to someone else's, and, you know, it's gonna kind of like not help me if you compare me to somebody else based on what content I'm making right now. Cause, you know, like, that's kind of different. No, that's That's weird. I don't know. That's weird wording. I don't know why I worded it like that because that's not helpful at all. Uh, just focus on being you, like Zeke said. Like, just focus on making your own personality, your own identity. Don't try to be like everyone on the YouTube scene. Because, you know, people find being relatable boring. Like, if I'm being completely, like, you'll see a bunch of YouTubers, like, try and act like they're quirky or special and, like, different than every other YouTuber. Like, but at the end of the day, they're making the same content as every other YouTuber. And just being the same, and they just don't want to admit that they're doing the same thing and decide to just go off on somebody who says their content is similar to someone else. Like, if somebody compares me to like let's say one of my favorite YouTubers, Corey Kenshin, I'm gonna be honored, because if you think I'm funny as Corey Kenshin, then you right. You on my channel for a good reason. Like, you honestly see something within me that can make me as funny as Corey Kenshin. So, you know, that's what's up, and I appreciate you. And that's like my whole mentality on it, because yeah, Corey's that man. Like, if somebody compare me to Corey, I'm gonna take it as a compliment, because, you know, like, people like, I feel like people don't like being compared to everyone else. But at the end of the day, you gotta take some of these comparisons less like, because at the end of the day, like, being compared to someone else will be fun. It can be a good thing for you, because, you know, that can mean they like your content, like, to a certain extent, or they could find you like a fun YouTuber, because at the end of the day, you, even if you're not different, you're still good. You're still you, because there's nobody out there like you. There's nobody who's like, there's nobody out there who does something like you. There's somebody who could be similar to you, but there's nobody out there like you. I just found an abandoned village too. Let's go. What else do I gotta say about it? Like, I guess, you know, people tell you, like, I'm not gonna say don't try to be someone different, or just copy everybody, and don't do anything like don't do anything like that. Don't copy everybody, because, you know, copying everybody is not a good route to go through. But don't try to focus on being too different at the same time. And, you know, that's something that we see a lot of YouTubers not talk about, because, you know, like, I've tried to be like every other YouTuber. Like, you can see it through my content. I tried to be like Fitz and his gang one time when I tried to make edgy jokes, and, you know, they just weren't edgy. They were stupid and not funny. I tried to be like so many different YouTubers who, you know, at the end of the day, I just didn't really focus on who I was trying to be. But I'm better now. Realize that, you know, like, I could have content inspired by someone else. You know, like, I could be inspired by Corey Kenshin to make those, to like start a community that will love me despite my flaws, and, you know, like, that'll be awesome. That'll be fun. That'll be cool. That'll be the best. And that's what I'm striving for right now. Is to have a community that really just loves me for me. Oh my god. And the fact that I can just look out there and just see a bunch of friends who will support me no matter, like, what I do, or some people that can support me, like, based on my decisions, like, based on my actions. You know, like, I might not make the best choices, but when I make a choice, it's usually because I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not trying to be someone completely different. I'm not trying to act like someone I'm not. I'm not trying to, you know, like, change myself. Because at the end of the day, when I do something, it's because I'm me. We all have mistakes. We all have flaws. Nobody's perfect. Don't focus on your imperfections. Is that a fox? Get away from me. Is that a fox? It's a fox! that's really all I had to say though. In terms of, you know, content that I'm making in the future, in terms of content that I'm making in the future, I just want to be, I want Star. You know, like in terms of content I can make in the future, like later on, I just want to be, I guess, like I have a, like a mindset of what I want to be like. I want to be the guy who makes videos with his friends, makes funny jokes while he does it. You know, like Call Me Carson and, whew, I would say Fitz, but you know, mentioning him after Call Me Carson is a pretty bad choice. If you haven't, if I wanna, it's the Fox again. It's a black guy. Why is he teleporting? Hey, square up, Jay. Square up. Square up, cuh. Yeah, I'ma just focus on like making content like that, cause honestly, being friends with everybody, having fun times while still maintaining that same personality. Oh my gosh, is that a black hole? While still maintaining that personality of. Let's see what Zeke said again. Everyone is inspiration, bro. Don't worry if you might be similar to someone else. As long as you're being you and that makes you happy, that's all that actually matters. And that's like, I guess that's what I was trying to say, but like worse, because I'm pretty bad at expressing myself like when I start rambling. Because I feel like I said that point like a bunch, but you know, I have to keep trying to add on to it. But yeah, just, you know, like once I start being, it's the Fox. Yeah, I'm just gonna start chilling, pretty much. You're gonna see, you're probably not gonna see a jump from content from me right now, because you know I'm still taking a break. I'm still not fully into YouTube scene, because you know I don't have time for it right now. But like when I get time, when I start making time for like YouTube and stuff like, what is this? I don't know what that is. I'm keeping that though. Like when I start making more content, you're gonna see it. Like you're gonna see a jump in content for me. And I get that some of the Undertale fans and like my videos, like the people who like stuck around for that one Undertale video I made but that I deleted, I want to say don't stay, because you know if you stay for the Undertale stuff, you're gonna be disappointed when you learn to stop making Undertale stuff, because you know like a lot of them probably won't like this video if they saw it, and you know I feel like a lot of my subscribers are based on that one thing, just Undertale. I like Undertale, don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but I'm not doing that anymore. So please, if you're not here for me, please just don't bother trying to stay, because I don't want to, if I'm not gonna, well, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna cater to you guys' needs, like, because you know, like, if somebody asks me to play like a game they want or stuff like that, I'll see what I can do, because you know that's what a YouTuber does. They play games, they have fun. If somebody suggests something, you might want to check it out for a little bit. That'll be fun. But Undertale, nope, no more Undertale. Well, I'll play the game, but in terms of AMV stuff like that, no, I'm done with that. And that's on God, baby girl. So, what else? Like I said, future plans just to relax more, You know, just make my own content. Stop trying to be like everybody, because that's what I can do right now, and that's the best way I can live my life. So, you know, like I said, I'm probably gonna do this again when I learn how to edit, so I can make this video less fluff and rambling. Because I know I've been rambling on for quite like a long time, because this video should not have been an hour. But I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna better myself, gonna better my content, gonna do everything I can once I start getting back into YouTube. And that's really all I can do. Cause right now I wouldn't mind broadcasting myself, and I know that's YouTube's motto, but you know, they don't really preach it as much as they say it. Broadcast yourself, and they're going around to strike somebody's channel down because they said a no word. But it's gonna be fun. We'll see where this journey takes us. We'll see where this lands us. We'll see what happens, because let's have fun. That's all I really want to do right now. Just have some fun. Now, I don't know what else to say, because I've finished all my speeches. And like I said, when I learn to edit, this video is going to be way better. But for right now, this is my 100 subscribers special. And every time I hit a milestone, I'll do something like this, where I explain what's going on. And it's this dude again. It's this dude always coming. Like, I'll just do what I gotta do. Because I feel like, are these llamas fighting? I just made these llamas fight. Bro, shut up. Your llamas are fighting. Your llamas are fighting, bro. Do something. Your llamas are battling to the death right now. What do you mean, your llamas are battling to the death. Why are you unconcerned about this? Do you understand what's going on right now, sir? What do you mean, huh? They're battling to the death. He killed it. He killed the llama. Oh yeah, also I'm gonna start a Minecraft series. Not on this world, because, you know, out here, Fox. But like, when all my friends like start getting back online, and when all my friends start doing stuff like that, like in terms of the future, I want to start a Minecraft series. I'm gonna try to get my hands on more games that we can play too. I might download Warzone, make some Warzone content. That'll be on fun. I never really played Call of Duty too much, apart from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's a good game. Y'all should play it. Play Black Ops 3, so, you know, I might download Warzone for a little bit, make some content on that. Definitely gonna play more Fighters. I don't know if you guys heard of Dragon Ball Fighters. That game's super fun. I wasn't paying attention. That game's super fun. I'm pretty good at it too. Don't want to toot my own horn, but toot, but can't see that on YouTube. Call of Duty 2 is a whole groove. I'm gonna play that so much more when I get the chance. Like when I find Call of Duty 2 and I boot on my old Xbox, I'm playing that so much. Let's see, what else do I gotta say? Like in terms of future plans, I'm gonna learn how to edit. Mark my words, I'm gonna learn how to edit one of these days. I do not feel like hiring an editor. That costs money, and I don't have that kind of money. I personally don't care for trying to find an editor. I'll edit my own videos when I learn how to edit. What else? I'll start like a small Minecraft series. I guess it'll be, maybe it's gonna last longer than I kind of expected it to be. But you know, just having a Minecraft series with my friends sounds like a good vibe, a good groove, a good fun little thing we could do. And this fox is still following me, but he doesn't want to be my friend. This racism. How do I tame a fox? So, while we look into the sunset, and I never log on to this world again, I'll make this my world for announcements and stuff, I guess. But while I look into the sunset and I acknowledge this world as existing, I just want to say this is Cloud Kitsune. I'm not Lunar Blue whatever anymore. I'm just Cloud Kitsune, or better known yet as Cloud. So when you, I just noticed a lot of my friends are named after animals. You know, there's Clueless Cat, then it was Solar Red Raccoon, Zeke Firefox, or Foxfire. Why are we furries? Nah, I'm not going down that road. I'm not going down that road. Never. Never. That's his actual name. It's Foxfire. That's such a cool last name. Zeke has like the coolest last name I've ever heard. Zeke also wants to say he's not a furry, but he draws animals a lot, so that's how furries be. Wait, is this? Why is he invisible? Your llama just killed one another, and y'all invisible. And you make me sick, man. Let's see. Talked about my future plans. Talked about what happened. Talked about why I started YouTube. Talked about my friends. That's it. That's it. That's all I got. I'll end the stream a little bit. I still haven't built a house yet. So, you hear that, guys? If you call Zeke a furry, he'll cry. I want you guys to go to the Clueless Cats page and just spam furry in his comments. I think I got everybody to dislike a stream once by accident. He said everybody liked the stream, and I clicked dislike as a joke, and everybody started disliking. I was like, no, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. Yeah. And, you know, once I make this video again, maybe I'll make it with friends. Maybe I'll make it with, you know, like, maybe I'll make it with Solar Man. Well, maybe we'll both talk about our experiences on YouTube and our experiences with each other in games and stuff. And, you know, we'll have, like, I'll invite the Clueless Cat to, I guess, maybe it'll be a Discord call. I'm at 1% on my laptop and about to sign out now, actually. This has been Cloud Kitsune, as again, and I will talk to you a little bit later. Peace.